I'm Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I am seeing Olympus Has Fallen. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, Glenn, why are you seeing this now? I mean, it's been out for a few weeks. And to that I say, because I didn't want to see it before. I still don't really want to see it that much. I'll get to that in a minute, but mainly the only reason I'm actually watching this is because there's nothing else to watch. Like, at all. What do we get? Okay, what's up this weekend? We got something like Andy Newman or something like that. Some sort of weird romance thing that doesn't sound very entertaining to me. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, I don't really care. What else? The Big Wedding. Consider this. Romantic comedies are my least favorite genre of all because they're always cliched and kind of boring. But and this is just the wedding scene from one. And God, just the name, The Big Wedding, that sounds like a satire on romantic comedies. It doesn't even sound real. Oh man. So yeah, I'm not gonna see that. And what else? We have Pain or Gain, the Michael Bay flick that I've been seeing a lot of commercials for. That looks dumb. Case closed. There you go. It looks dumb. And so you might be wondering, well, Glenn, why are you seeing this movie at all? A friend asked me to. That's it. And you know who you are. You asked me. I'm watching it now. Hooray. What do I think this movie's gonna be like? Okay, I guess. For what I hear, it's something to do with guys taking over the White House or something. Honestly, I don't think it's going to entertain me that much, but you never know. I might be surprised. You know, my friend seems to like it a lot. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in a couple hours then. And I'm back, and well, no real surprises in it, honestly. So as I said before, it's basically these guys come in and take over the White House, and for some reason, and yeah. Um, so I think the most interesting part of this movie is probably the first 40 minutes or so. That's honestly the bit that like had me like ooh and oh yeah, like so that it's basically where they're taking over the White House, and usually in movies like this they kind of half-ass it a little, but this one seemed to go out of its way to make it look as realistic as possible. However, there is one very important bit of their plan that would only have succeeded with like pure coincidence. But for the most part, like it makes it out to be pretty believable. Now I don't know how like believable it is. I don't know that much about how the Secret Service works and stuff. But um, as for appealing to the general audience, yeah, it looks pretty solid that way. And then the rest of the movie just kind of turns into Die Hard, and it becomes predictable. You're like, oh yeah. Like when certain things happen, you're like, oh, I know what's happening now. Like, there's no real surprises in it, and yeah, it's not really what you should be looking for. Um, so yeah, let's see what else. Villain was Snidely Whiplash, or at least he acted like it. It was like the Korean version of Snidely Whiplash. Seriously, whenever he came on, he was always speaking in like, "Hello there," like he sounded like a Bond villain almost. Like, "Hello, Mr. Bond," like, you know, with the deep evil voice. It was honestly, I found myself laughing a little. Uh, let's see, what else? Hmm. Yeah, that's basically it. If you are a fan of the original Die Hard, then yeah, I definitely check this movie out. It is that. And yeah, that's about it. No real difference, like, honestly. And yeah. Overall, overall, still wish that there was something better out there for me to see, but as far as movies go, this one wasn't like terrible, just kind of predictable, and that's about its only detriment, really. So yeah, until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation. And in case you're wondering what my next review might be, I haven't decided.